Fears of a dengue outbreak in the national capital despite the MCD not releasing official figures. Sources confirmed the first dengue-related death at the LNJP hospital that took place last week. From one disease to another, a 24-year-old man has died due to the Nipah virus in Kerala's Malappuram. This is the second life claimed by Nipah in God's own country in 2024. The Ministry of Road Transport and Highways imposes a penalty of 50 lakh rupees on a contractor and terminates some officials after a video shared on social media shows vehicles hitting a seemingly unwanted indentation on the Delhi-Vadodara Expressway going airborne. Two couples and a woman were allegedly beaten to death on suspicion of practicing witchcraft in a village in Chhattisgarh's tribal-dominated Sukma district. 5 people, all from the same village, have been detained concerning the murder and are being interrogated. Further investigation into the incident is underway. Prime Minister Modi arrived in Ahmedabad for a 3-day visit to Gujarat. The Prime Minister will inaugurate the 3-day Reinvest Summit at Mahatma Mandir. He will also flag off a 20-kilometer stretch of the Ahmedabad Metro Rail project connecting Ahmedabad to the state capital Gandhinagar. He will also inaugurate various development projects. Ahead of the Prime Minister's birthday tomorrow, a 13-year-old school student set a world record by painting Prime Minister Modi's portrait for 12 hours non-stop using 800 kgs of millets. Wesley Routh unveiled the world's largest millet painting, a tribute to the Prime Minister for his birthday. Two female officers from the Indian Navy are set to embark on a global sea expedition. The Navy announced that Lieutenant Commanders Rupa A and Dilna K will soon embark on the extraordinary expedition. Both officers have been preparing for the mission over the last 3 years. A high-level U.S. delegation met with the head of Bangladesh's interim government, Nobel laureate Muhammad Yunus, to affirm dedication to fostering inclusive economic growth. Yunus took over after the former Prime Minister, Sheikh Hasina, fled the country last month amid a mass uprising. Former United States President and Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump was the target of an alleged assassination attempt on Sunday while playing golf at his Florida estate. The FBI has confirmed the incident as an attempted assassination, marking the second such attempt on Trump's life within 9 weeks. Secret Service agents spotted and fired on a gunman in bushes near the property line of the golf course, a few hundred yards away from where Trump was playing. The man who authorities allege pointed a rifle with a scope into former President Donald Trump's golf club has been arrested. The suspect has been identified as Ryan Wesley Routh, a 58-year-old man from Hawaii. Secret Service agents shot at the suspect, who was taken into custody after fleeing the scene of what the FBI is calling an apparent attempted assassination of the Republican presidential nominee. Authorities are working to determine a motive. Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has responded to the assassination attempt on the former U.S. President Donald Trump in Florida. He said that the incident involving the former U.S. President was of concern again and has called for a peaceful democratic process in the United States after a second attempt on Donald Trump's life. Israeli warplanes carried out an aerial assault, launching a series of airstrikes targeting the Mahmoudia area in southern Lebanon. The Israeli jets fired several air-to-ground missiles at the targeted area, causing explosions that reverberated throughout the regions. China and Russia conducted joint military drills in the waters and airspace of the Sea of Japan from the 11th of September to the 15th. The drills aimed to deepen strategic cooperation between the two sides and strengthen their ability to respond to any security threats. Drills will continue in the Sea of Okhotsk later this month. A tanker truck carrying gasoline in Haiti on Saturday flipped over and exploded, killing at least 15 people and seriously injuring 40 others. The nation already is struggling with fuel shortages as fighting between gangs makes it more difficult to import goods into the country. Flooding affected the historic Polish town of Lukolazy after heavy rainfall over large swaths of Europe. Rising waters overflowed a river embankment and flooded streets and houses in the town. Several Central European nations have been hit by severe flooding, including Romania, Austria, Germany, Slovakia, and Hungary, as a result of a low-pressure system from northern Italy dumping heavy rainfall in the wide region. Torrential rainfall in Central Europe triggered mass evacuations in the Czech Republic, where floods reached critical levels. Authorities declared the highest flood warnings in nearly 90 locations. In Opava, around 10,000 residents were evacuated, while rescues by boats took place along the Opava River. Now, as thousands were evacuated, the military has been deployed, and they have also deployed a helicopter to assist with evacuations. Flooding in Myanmar, triggered by Typhoon Yagi, has killed at least 113 people and displaced more than 320,000 people across the country. 64 people are still missing and 14 others were injured during the flooding. The military head, Min Aung Hlaing, has appealed for relief aid from foreign countries to be provided for the victims. Estonian slackline athlete Jan Roos defied death and achieved a first by walking above the bridge connecting the European and Asian continents in Istanbul. The three-time slackline world champion walked from the Asian side of the Bosphorus Bridge to the European side, a total distance of just over 1 kilometer. Roos made history as the first person to cross continents on a rope. Shifting our focus to the world of sports, England has named Harry Brook their new skipper for their upcoming ODI series against Australia. The move comes after the Three Lions white ball captain, Jos Buttler, was ruled out of the series with a calf injury. The Bangladesh cricket team arrived in Chennai last night ahead of their Test and T20 series against India, while the Men in Blue will be looking for redemption after a subpar display against Sri Lanka in the ODIs. The Bengal Tigers are coming off a historic Test series win over Pakistan. And the England women's cricket team created history by becoming the first to play 600 white ball matches in women's international cricket. The Three Lionesses achieved this mega milestone during their defeat to Ireland on Sunday in the second T20 match. And in football, Arsenal continued its unbeaten start to the season with a 1-0 win over the Spurs in a feisty North London derby. After a goalless first half, Gabriel's bullet header in the 64th minute turned out to be the match winner for the Gunners. And over in La Liga, Barcelona also extended its winning start to the season to 5 by thrashing its Catalan rivals Girona 4-1. The win puts Barca at the top of the table with 15 points, with Atletico Madrid sitting second after game week 5. The hearing into Manchester City's 115 charges for allegedly breaching Premier League's financial rules begins today. City was charged and referred to an independent commission in February last year following a 4-year probe. It's alleged that the Blues breached the league's financial rules between 2009 and 2018. The 76th Annual Emmy Awards are back to honor all of the shows and stars that took over our screens over the last year. Shogun set a single-season record for most wins with 18 awards. It won Best Drama Series, and Hiroyuki Sanada and Anna Sawai won acting awards for their roles. Hacks won the award for Best Comedy Series. Baby Reindeer and The Bear won 4 awards apiece. Actor Imran Khan, who was last seen in Katti Patli, is all set to make his comeback with a romantic comedy for Netflix. It has been reported that the upcoming project will be produced by his uncle and actor Amir Khan. And as per reports, it will be helmed by director Danish Islam, who has incidentally worked with Imran on their 2010 film Break Ke Baad. Further details about the film have not been disclosed as of yet. The wait for the second season of the Great Indian Couple Show is almost over. The new trailer released by Netflix India on Saturday gave a sneak peek into the star-studded guest list for this season, which included film celebrities like Alia Bhatt, Karan Johar and Saif Ali Khan to the T20 World Cup champions and many more. The show will premiere on Netflix from the 21st of September.
रोहित भाई, आप हमारे पहले सीजन में आए थे तो वर्ल्ड कप में रनर अप थे. इस बार वर्ल्ड कप जीत के आए हो आप. अब मानते हो हम आपके लिए लकी हैं.
जब लगेगा ग्लैमर का तड़का, कॉमेडी का फीवर होगा और भी हाई. क्या हुआ?
राजमाता अपनी रियासत अच्छी तरह से बांध के क्यों नहीं आती?
दुनिया मनाएगी हंसी का त्योहार, क्योंकि
After delivering the unforgettable song Ik Kudi, singer, actor Diljit Dosanjh and Alia are reuniting after 8 years for a song in her upcoming film Jigra. Alia shared a sneak peek of their new song from their film Chal Kuriye, which is crooned by Diljit. Alia took to Instagram to share a teaser of the song featuring herself and Diljit.
चल